Did you know that a proposed mixed-use development in Palmer Ranch could soon bring 500 homes, 300 hotel rooms, and commercial space to Sarasota County? This ambitious project recently passed a major milestone by receiving a recommendation for approval from the Sarasota County Planning Commission. Welcome to the Commercial Real Estate Insights podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hamoen. Let's get right to it. The proposed development, located at a future exit on Interstate 75, is set to be the last piece in the expansive 7,000-acre Palmer Ranch project, which was first approved back in 1984. The parcel, known as Parcel 6C, encompasses 138 acres and represents the final increment in this long-standing development initiative. The Sarasota County Planning Commission recently voted 6-1 in favor of the project, recommending approval for 4 land use changes and a special exception. However, Planning Commissioner Mitzi Fiedler dissented, expressing concerns about the commercial use and the proposed height of 2 hotels, which could reach up to 85 feet. Interestingly, the development does not include changes to the nearby I-75/State Road 681 interchange, which is currently under review by the Florida Department of Transportation. The interchange has been a topic of discussion, as it is projected to be completed between 2035 and 2040, potentially impacting future traffic flow in the area. Despite the project's promising outlook, not all residents are on board. Some locals voiced their opposition during the hearing, citing concerns over increased traffic and the impact on the community's character. Donna Herlock, a resident of Talon Preserve, expressed her disappointment, hoping the land would remain as pasture. Pegasus has recently completed 3 retail property transactions in the Chicago metropolitan area with a total value of nearly $8 million. These deals encompass multi-tenant retail, single-tenant net lease, and structured finance properties. David Chasin, Chief Executive Officer of Pegasus, commented on these transactions, emphasizing the firm's capability to offer tailored solutions across acquisitions, dispositions, and financing. Despite its challenges, Chicago remains one of the most active real estate markets in the country. As the 3rd largest city in the United States and the financial capital of the Midwest, it continues to draw investors with its attractive yields and market depth. The properties involved in these transactions include Chatham Plaza, situated at 8301 South Holland Road in Chicago, a Starbucks location at 2575 Ogden Avenue in Aurora, and a multi-tenant retail and Home Depot outparcel site in South Elgin. M Square Commercial has announced the successful completion of a retail land sale in High Point, North Carolina, marking another milestone in Culver's franchise expansion across the Southeast. The transaction involved a 1.16-acre parcel located at 3904 Sedgebrook Street, which was sold to Valley Land Real Estate, LLC, a Culver's franchisee. This strategic sale, closed on September 15, 2025, was facilitated by M Square Commercial on behalf of Hutton. Originally intended for a car wash development, the site was repositioned by M Square Commercial for quick-service restaurant use due to its strong visibility, access, and favorable demographics. M Square collaborated with local brokerage partners Jeff Beans and Jake Scott of NAI Earl Furman to align the site with market demand for national quick-service restaurant operators. The shopping center group represented the buyer in this transaction. Brittany McGrath, certified commercial investment member and principal of M Square Commercial, noted that the sale exemplifies the importance of timing and vision in retail land repositioning. By aligning the site's attributes with Culver's regional growth strategy, both the buyer and seller benefited from the transaction. The property is situated in High Point's thriving retail corridor, attracting national restaurant and retail operators due to strong consumer traffic and residential growth, further enhancing the area's commercial development. This transaction underscores M Square Commercial's proficiency in strategic retail land disposition, connecting national brands with local market knowledge to achieve profitable outcomes. Through targeted marketing and nationwide brokerage relationships, M Square identified the ideal buyer, ensuring a smooth closing process for Hutton. The sale provides Hutton with an efficient exit from a non-core holding, while Culver's gains a new location to bring its famous Butterburgers and frozen custard to the North Carolina market. Bridgewater Commons is set for a significant refresh in 2026, following a leasing boom, according to a report by Jessica Perry. The property, spanning 1.2 million square feet, will undergo updates that include bright colors, modern art, and new seating arrangements. Pacific Retail Capital Partners, who acquired the mall 2 years ago, announced plans to revitalize the interiors, aiming to appeal to evolving consumer preferences. The renovation will also include reorganizing the food court on the second floor to better serve patrons. The planned updates are designed to enhance the mall's appeal, featuring updated lighting fixtures, lush interior landscaping, fresh paint, and banisters throughout the center court and department store wings. The food court will receive new interior landscaping, a fresh color palette, and artwork, complemented by updated seating arrangements. Additionally, the lounge and the Little Lounge will be introduced, offering unique aesthetics and furnishings tailored for children and families. PRCP Chief Creative Officer Anne-Marie Plenge emphasized the mall's enduring role as Somerset County's dominant retail center. She stated that the refresh aims to provide an upgraded experience for the community, evolving the mall for the next generation of retail, dining, and entertainment. The renovation is expected to be completed by the second quarter of 2026, with the Martin Architectural Group and Unified Construction Group serving as the architect of record and general contractor, respectively. Bridgewater Commons, originally opened in 1988 as Somerset County's first shopping mall, is strategically situated at the nexus of Interstates 78 and 287, along with routes 202, 206, and 22. Since its acquisition by PRCP, the mall has experienced significant leasing momentum, drawing new tenants such as Kendra Scott, Alo Yoga, Fogo de Chão, and Anthropology, among others. The leasing success underscores the mall's continued relevance and adaptability in the competitive retail landscape. In a broader perspective, this trend of mall revitalization is mirrored across North America. For example, in Ontario, Canada, similar initiatives are seen as shopping centers adapt to changing consumer behaviors. The Crossroads Center in Waterloo has also undertaken a comprehensive renovation to enhance its retail offerings and consumer experience, mirroring the efforts at Bridgewater Commons. These updates are part of a larger strategy to maintain competitiveness and attract a diverse range of tenants and shoppers. In an interesting development, a husband and wife team of developers has proposed transforming the historic Crosley estate in Mount Airy into a boutique hotel and wellness retreat. This proposal has sparked a significant debate within the community, with key concerns being raised by Maddie's House, a nearby mental health facility. The primary issues revolve around the potential for alcohol and marijuana use at the proposed hotel, which could impact the facility's operations. The Crosley estate, known for its rich history and architectural significance, is seen by the developers as an ideal location for a luxury hotel and wellness center. However, the proximity to Maddie's House, which serves individuals dealing with mental health challenges, has led to pushback from those who fear that the introduction of alcohol and marijuana could be detrimental to their clients' well-being. This situation highlights the often complex nature of real estate development, where the interests of developers and community stakeholders can sometimes clash. The developers are likely to argue that the hotel could bring economic benefits to the area, attracting tourists and providing jobs. On the other hand, the mental health facility emphasizes the need to maintain a conducive environment for its clients. As we continue to monitor this story, it serves as a reminder of the delicate balance required in commercial real estate development, especially when historic properties and community interests are involved. The outcome of this proposal could set a precedent for how similar cases are handled in the future. Thank you for listening to the Commercial Real Estate Insights podcast. I'm your host, Steve Hamoen. See you on the next one.